Yo, what is going on? Just finished fight night, Cruz versus Vera. It played out the way I thought it would. Vera would, if he could connect, he could hurt him, but I thought Dominic Cruz would be able to steal some rounds early and then him trying to evade Cheeto Vera. And honestly, you could kind of see the finish coming. The head kick, you could see that Vera was trying to set it up. Cruz, every time Cheeto would feint, as he was fainting, Dominic Cruz would come to that side. So you could see it coming, and it was just a matter of time. And Cruz ran right into a nasty head kick. It really sucked to see, but Cheeto Bear is a monster. It really was. It was really about if Dominic Cruz could survive later in the fight, and we seen Cruz get dropped a couple times. I think that was before he got finished. I think he got dropped 3 times, but it was just the volume and the output from Dominic Cruz that was still winning him at least the first 2 rounds. I thought he still looked good. I did think he was standing in front of Cheeto Vera more than I would have liked him to. I needed him to be a little bit more busy, but that's easier said than done. Especially with a guy like Cheeto Vera, who's always trying to cut you off and throw these nasty punches that he has, and he throws really, really straight. So at like in the last round, he dropped him with a jab as he was coming in, kind of what Pedro Munoz did when he hurt him, and then he dropped him again against the fence. Again, you can see anxiety is all crazy because we've seen Dominic Cruz get finished for the first time in his career, at least be put out cold for the first time. He got back up, of course, because Dominic Cruz is a monster and he's a legend for sure. I hope he hangs it up. He probably could win some more, but being 37 years old and still wanting that title shot, losing to Cheeto Vera, I think gets him out of that race. The card overall was pretty good. I thought David Onama versus Nate Landwehr probably fight of the night because that fight was crazy. Honestly, I thought Nate Landwehr could have gotten him out of there, but he kept like getting these crazy positions on the ground and on his back and stuff, and just kind of letting him go and bringing him more in the fight. And it made the fight seem a little bit more close than it actually was. I think Nate Landwehr easily won round one, round two, and round three. I thought the first round was a 10-8. And honestly, it could have been a draw. I actually agreed with the first judge. It just depends on how you scored those next 2 rounds. Again, if Nate stays on David Onama, uh, instead of letting him go and bringing him back into the fight, he probably could have gotten 2 10-8 rounds and won the fight like that. I did think it was a draw, it just depended on how the judges scored it, and they gave a majority decision to David Onama. Again, overall thoughts, good card, fun card, better than what most people thought. And congratulations to Cheeto Vera. As always, guys, hit that subscribe button as hard as you possibly can. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought and what do you think Dominic Cruz should do next. You know what it is. Peace.